You must immediately assess your time machine's wreckage while holding your breath. The ancient atmosphere lacks oxygen and is toxic. Check your protective suit's integrity within 30 seconds. Any tear or damage will be fatal in this hostile environment. Your emergency oxygen tank provides 6 hours of breathable air. Calculate remaining time constantly and conserve oxygen. Scan the primordial ocean around you. The bacterial mats floating on the surface are your only reference points in this alien world. Move away from the crashed time machine if it's damaged. Leaking temporal radiation can cause severe cellular degradation. You need to find higher ground within 15 minutes. Rising methane bubbles from the seabed can cause dangerous gas pockets. Avoid direct contact with the water. Ancient bacteria could penetrate your suit through microscopic imperfections. Your emergency beacon must be activated within the first 5 minutes. Future rescue teams will track its temporal signature. Deploy your solar charging panels immediately. The ancient sun's radiation is 30% weaker, but still usable for power. You should establish a floating base using your suit's inflatable emergency raft within the next hour. Secure all loose equipment with tethers. The primitive ocean's currents are unpredictable and dangerously strong. Monitor your suit's Geiger counter constantly. Background radiation levels are significantly higher in this era. Use your multi-tools analyzer to test the water every 30 minutes. Chemical composition changes can signal dangerous conditions. Your survival depends on maintaining suit pressure. Even a 1% drop can expose you to the lethal primitive atmosphere. Set up your emergency distress beacon on the highest point possible. Signal strength determines rescue probability. Keep your helmet's faceplate clear of bacterial film. The purple-green organisms multiply rapidly on any surface. Your suit's temperature must remain between 15 and 25 degrees Celsius. The ancient ocean fluctuates between scalding and freezing. Conserve your water recycling system. Each liter must last 24 hours until rescue arrives. Document everything you observe. Future scientists will value data about Earth's earliest life forms. Stay alert for submarine volcanic activity. Frequent eruptions characterize this geological period. Your emergency rations must last 72 hours. Rescue teams need this minimum window for temporal triangulation. Monitor the horizon for massive tidal waves. The moon's closer orbit creates extreme tidal forces. Keep your emergency flares dry and accessible. They're your only defense against curious primitive organisms. Your suit's integrity is your lifeline. Check seals and pressure readings every 15 minutes without fail. Remember your temporal displacement training. Panic leads to oxygen waste and poor decision-making. Calculate your position using stellar navigation. The constellations are different but mathematically predictable. Your emergency medical kit contains anti-radiation tablets. Take one every 6 hours to counter temporal radiation. Avoid rapid movements that waste oxygen. Every breath must be measured and purposeful in this hostile environment. Keep your communication system active despite the static. Temporal rescue teams might broadcast on any frequency. Your survival ultimately depends on rescue. Focus on staying alive until the extraction team arrives. Locate high ground immediately after the crash. The toxic atmosphere requires you to stay near water level for oxygen. Your time machine's wreckage provides essential shelter materials. Gather any intact panels or components within 15 minutes. Search the immediate area for cave formations along the shoreline. Ancient bacterial mats indicate potential underground air pockets. You must find a cave entrance above the waterline. The acidic ocean will corrode your equipment and burn your skin on contact. Test any cave atmosphere by lowering your emergency light first. If it dims or goes out, deadly gases are present. Secure your shelter entrance with salvaged wreckage. You need protection from both toxic air and potential primitive life forms. Use your multi-tool to create drainage channels around your cave shelter. Standing water breeds dangerous microorganisms. Your poncho can serve as a water collection system. Angle it to catch condensation from the cave ceiling for drinking water. Filter all collected water through your shirt fabric multiple times. Even prehistoric bacteria can be lethal to your system. Create a signal mirror station at your cave entrance. Future rescue teams will scan for artificial light reflections. You must maintain a fire using salvaged materials. The heat helps purify your air pocket and sterilize water. Treat any cuts or scrapes immediately with fire-sterilized tools. The primitive bacteria could cause devastating infections. Your fishing line can create trip alarms around your shelter perimeter. Unknown creatures may emerge from the depths. Keep your shelter entrance narrow and defensible. You don't know what size organisms might evolve in this environment. Document your surroundings using your device's camera. Future scientists will need evidence of this unprecedented era. Preserve your matches carefully. Without fire, you lose water purification and protection from unknown biological threats. Monitor the bacterial mats near your location. Their patterns may indicate dangerous chemical or temperature changes. Create backup shelter locations within 500 meters of your primary cave. Volcanic activity could block your main shelter. Use your multi-tool to scratch time markings on the cave wall. Psychological survival depends on maintaining temporal awareness. Test new water sources by observing local bacterial growth patterns. Green or purple coloration indicates extreme toxicity. Your survival depends on minimizing exposure to the primitive atmosphere. Spend no more than 10 minutes outside per day. Keep your equipment elevated off the cave floor. The bacterial mats can spread rapidly and consume organic materials. Maintain a strict sleep schedule despite the eternal daylight. Your body's rhythm is crucial for mental stability. Check your shelter's structural integrity every 4 hours. Constant geological activity can cause sudden cave collapses. Use your mirror to scan the horizon 3 times daily. Rescue teams will appear as technological anomalies in this era. Your fishing line can measure bacterial mat growth rates. If they advance more than 1 meter per day, relocate immediately. Remember that no Earth life is currently adapted to human presence. You are the most dangerous organism in this time period. Preserve any technological components that could aid in time travel repairs. Your future depends on maintaining these tools. Monitor yourself for unusual symptoms hourly. Unknown atmospheric compounds could affect your biology gradually. Keep your survival log updated with every significant observation. This information could be crucial for future survivors. Ration your remaining modern supplies carefully. You may need to survive here for an extended period before rescue. Study the bacterial patterns for signs of approaching storms. Electrical activity could be devastating in this atmosphere. Your cave's depth provides crucial protection from radiation. The Earth's magnetic field is weaker in this era. Remember that rescue is possible but may take time. Focus on sustainable survival rather than short-term solutions. Maintain your equipment with obsessive care. Every tool represents irreplaceable modern technology in this ancient world. Secure your time machines remains immediately. You'll need the materials for long-term survival in this hostile era. You must accept that rescue is impossible. Your only chance is adapting to this alien world of bacterial mats and toxic atmosphere. Within the first hour, collect all metallic and synthetic materials from your craft. These irreplaceable resources will be crucial. Your survival suit's oxygen recycling system is vital. Inspect it every 4 hours for damage or bacterial contamination. Find high ground near your crash site. The early Earth's oceans are prone to massive tidal surges that could sweep you away. You need to locate a cave system above the tide line. The atmosphere is barely breathable and contains toxic levels of methane. Use your multi-tool to test rock stability. Early Earth's crust is thin and unstable. Cave-ins are a constant threat. Your shelter must be at least 100 meters above sea level. Mark your path with reflective material from your craft's debris. Within 24 hours, establish a water filtration system. The ocean contains deadly bacteria. Never drink unprocessed water. Create a UV-resistant barrier using your poncho and remaining suit materials. Solar radiation is extreme in this era. Your fishing line can be used to create bacterial mat traps. These primitive organisms are your only reliable food source. Process bacterial mats thoroughly. Heat them with your matches to break down toxins before consuming. This is crucial for survival. Monitor your health hourly. Any bacterial infection from this era could be fatal to your modern immune system. Use your mirror to check for unusual skin changes. Green or purple discoloration indicates dangerous bacterial exposure. You must maintain your suit's integrity. Even small tears can expose you to lethal microorganisms within minutes. Create a daily routine of equipment maintenance. Your survival gear is irreplaceable in this prehistoric environment. Store processed bacterial mat food in sealed containers from your craft. Exposure to air will cause rapid contamination. Every 12 hours, check your shelter for signs of geological activity. Early Earth experiences frequent volcanic events. Your mental health is critical. Maintain a log of activities and observations to preserve your sanity in isolation. Develop a signal system using your mirror, though rescue is impossible. The routine will help maintain your sense of purpose. Learn to read bacterial mat patterns. Certain formations indicate dangerous toxin levels in the surrounding water. You must exercise daily within your shelter. Muscle atrophy and the lower gravity will compromise your survival abilities. Create backup tools using materials from your craft. When your multi-tool fails, you'll need alternatives for gathering food. Establish multiple escape routes from your shelter. Sudden geological changes can block passages without warning. Never venture more than 1 hour from your shelter. The landscape changes rapidly due to constant tectonic activity. Your matches are precious. Create a friction fire starter as backup. Use materials from your craft while they're still available. Document the bacterial species you encounter. Understanding their patterns is crucial for safe food gathering. Maintain your time machine's power core if intact. Its energy could be essential for purifying water and food. You must accept that your environment is completely hostile. Every survival decision must prioritize isolation from bacterial threats. Remember, your modern human biology is not adapted to this era. Take no unnecessary risks with exposure to the environment. Notice your oxygen recycler's subtle changes. The slight wheeze in its cycling, the occasional skip in its rhythm. Your suit's power cells are depleting faster now. You must carefully ration the remaining hours of life support. Watch the ancient ocean's bacterial mats swaying beneath you, knowing these simple organisms will evolve into all Earth's life. Check your equipment status hourly. The declining numbers tell a story you're beginning to accept with strange serenity. Your radio static has finally faded to silence. No rescue will come. You are truly alone in Earth's distant past. Conserve movement to minimize oxygen use. Each breath must be measured, deliberate, precious in these final days. Study the alien sky above you. The sun appears slightly smaller, its light tinged red through the ancient atmosphere. Your suit's temperature regulation falters occasionally now. You feel the prehistoric ocean's warmth seeping in. Document everything in your mission log. Future explorers may someday find your records of Earth's earliest life. Watch the hypnotic patterns of bacterial colonies below, creating the first oxygen bubbles in Earth's history. Your helmet displays flicker more frequently. Soon they will fade, leaving you alone with the primordial sea. Calculate remaining supplies with ruthless honesty. Accept the mathematics of your situation without fear. Observe the strange beauty of this ancient world. The water glows with bioluminescent bacteria never seen by human eyes. Your movements become slower, more deliberate. Each action must serve a purpose as resources dwindle. Find peace in becoming part of Earth's story. Your elements will join the eternal cycle of life beginning around you. The suit's warnings become more urgent now. Acknowledge them calmly, knowing you've done all you could. Watch the endless waves above you, knowing you're witnessing the planet's first steps toward supporting life. Your breath creates patterns in your faceplate. Soon these too will fade as systems reach their final limits. Take comfort in the knowledge that you've seen what no human ever has. Earth's first living creatures. The ocean's ancient lullaby surrounds you. Let it carry your thoughts as your equipment slowly fails. Your suit's power fluctuates more frequently now. Each system's shutdown brings you closer to joining this prehistoric sea. Remember your training, but accept that some journeys have no return path. You are becoming part of Earth's story. The bacterial mats pulse with primitive life beneath you. Soon your own elements will join their ancient dance. Your vision blurs as displays dim one by one. The primordial ocean welcomes you into its timeless embrace. Drift peacefully as the last systems power down. You have witnessed Earth's beginning and now become part of its tale. The endless waves above shimmer like stars. Your journey ends where all life began, in Earth's first oceans.